Chapter 25, Mishnah 1. This Mishnah cites a dispute as to whether certain utensils are subject to the law of outside and inside, the rabbinic law which states that, with respect to tamei liquid, the inside and outside of a utensil are treated as separate pieces with different laws. If tamei liquid touches the inside of the entire utensil becomes tamei. But if tamei liquid touches the outside of a utensil, only the outside becomes tamei. The inside does not become tamei. All utensils that have containers are subject to the law of outside and inside. That is, if tamei liquid touches the outside of the utensil, only the outside is tamei, but the inside is not. Examples of such utensils are pillows, mattresses, sacks, and packing cases. These are the words of Rabbi Yehuda. Rabbi Yehuda's examples are all utensils that are sometimes turned inside out and used that way, in which the inside becomes the outside, and vice versa. Nevertheless, Rabbi Yehuda holds that the inside and outside of these utensils are treated as separate parts. Rabbi Meir disagrees. But Rabbi Meir says any of the above utensils that has loops attached to its outside is subject to the law of outside and inside. If a utensil has loops, it will always be used with the loops facing out. It will not be turned inside out. Thus, the exterior will always be outside and the interior will always be inside. For such a utensil, the law of outside and inside applies. But any of these utensils that does not have loops is not subject to the law of outside and inside. Since the utensil without loops will sometimes be turned inside out, the two sides are interchangeable. Thus, the utensil is considered to have no outside or inside, and the law of outside and inside does not apply. The Mishnah discusses whether the law of outside and inside applies to wooden tables, which do not technically have an outside or inside. The table and the delufki, a small serving table, are subject to the law of outside and inside. Although these are flat utensils and do not have a natural outside or inside, the upper surfaces of these tables are considered the inside, since the upper surfaces hold the objects placed on the table. The undersides of the tables are considered the outside. These are the words of Rabbi Yehuda. But Rabbi Meir says these tables are not subject to the law of outside and inside. Since they are flat and do not have containers, the law of outside and inside does not apply to them. We do not view one part of the table as the outside and another part as the inside. The same dispute applies to a tray that does not have a rim. Such a tray does not have a container and thus has no natural outside or inside. Nevertheless, Rabbi Yehuda holds that the upper surface of the tray is considered the inside and the underside of the tray is considered the outside, and they are treated like the outside and inside of a container. Rabbi Meir disagrees and holds that the tray is treated as a utensil with no outside or inside.